So today I'm going to be solving exponential and logarithmic equations. So we're going to be doing step-by-step solutions alongside explanations. This is for my Algebra 2 honors assignment. So from column 1, I chose problem A, and then from column 2, I also chose problem A. For each of these problems, I'm going to identify the equation, I'm going to rearrange it if I need to, and then I'm going to apply the appropriate logarithmic or exponential rules. We're going to solve it algebraically, and then we're going to check for extraneous solutions or simplify the final result. So let's begin with the logarithmic equation. So here, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to identify our equation and then our goal for this equation. So here we have log base 5 parentheses x plus 4 minus 1 equals negative log base 5x. So our goal here with this equation is going to be to simplify it, right? So the first step we're going to take is we're going to rearrange it if needed. So we're going to move all the logs to one side. So here we have log base 5, x plus 4 plus log base 5, x equals 1. So here we can see we added log base 5x here. We added it to both sides. So we added it here and we added it here. So this groups all of the logarithmic expressions on one side and moves all of the constants to the other. We're going to apply the product rule of logarithms, which says that log base b of a plus log base b of b equals log base b of a times b. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply x and x plus 4 in x. This gives me log base 5 parentheses x squared plus 4 equals 1. So you can see we multiplied the inside terms, and that's how we ended up getting this. So here we can see this. We multiplied the inside terms, we distributed it, and that's how we got log base 5 parentheses x squared plus 4x equals 1. We're actually going to convert this into exponential form. So we're going to rewrite the log equation as an exponential equation. So here we have x squared plus 4x equals 5, 1. We can see this from here, x squared plus 4x, right? We're going to convert this into exponential form, which would then get us x squared plus 4x equals 5. Step 4, I'm going to move all terms to one side of the equation to get x squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0. So here you can see we came from here, we moved everything to one side, and we were able to get x squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0. So now we're going to factor this. So we have x plus 5 and then multiplied by x minus 1 equals 0. So my possible solutions here are going to be x equals negative 5 and x equals 1. This is because here we set everything to 0. So if we set it to 0, we'd be doing minus 5 and plus 1, which would then mean we get x, negative 5, and x. So we moved all terms to one side, moved all the terms to one side, and we were able to factor it. So we got x equals negative 5 or x equals 1. So step 5, we're going to check for extraneous solutions. So since I can't have a log of a negative number, we cannot do x equals negative 5 because it's not allowed. However, x equals 1 is a valid solution, so our final answer is going to be x equals 1. So now moving on to our second equation. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to identify the equation and our goal. So our equation is 3 to the power of 2x minus 1 equals 12. Our goal here is similar, which is to simplify this equation. So step 2 is I'm going to use the power rule to move the exponent in front. So that gives me parentheses 2x minus 1 times ln 3 equals ln 12. So we use the power rule to move the exponent to the front. So here we can see exponent has now been moved to the front. Step 3 is we're going to divide both sides by ln 3, then add 1. So we divide both sides, add 1, and then divide the entire thing by 2. My exact answer is x equals 1/2 times parentheses ln of 12 divided by ln of 3 plus 1 parentheses. So we isolated the x. here using algebra. That's our step 3. This is why we've done it. We've isolated this x using algebra. So step 4, we're going to get the approximate answer. So ln of 12 is approximately 2.4849. ln 3 is approximately 1.0986. So here we have x approximately equals 0.5 times 2.262 plus 1 parentheses equals 1.631. So our final answer is x approximately equals 1.631. So to summarize the logarithmic problem, I combined and simplified logs, rewrote the equation exponentially, and solved the quadratic. For A2, so question A in column 2, my final answer was x is approximately 1.631. I applied natural logs, used log properties, and solved using algebra. Thank you for watching.